Archangel Michael says, there is something very powerful that was hidden from you for a long time. A truth buried so deep that even your ancestors trembled to speak of it. But now, it is rising to the surface like a storm returning from centuries of silence. You've always felt it, haven't you? That strange pull, the sense that your life was meant to be more than what it has been. That whisper in your soul that told you, you are not ordinary, you are not random, you are not small. The universe has been waiting for this moment. The cycle has returned to your bloodline, and your name is glowing again in places you can't yet see. A dormant destiny is awakening, and the signature written on it is yours. There is a vault of financial power, status, legacy, and unimaginable wealth prepared in your spiritual name. This isn't something you're walking toward, this is something that has been searching for you. You are the true heir, and the world is just beginning to realize it. Type Amen to get blessing 333. A financial empire does not emerge without divine alignment. For generations, this wealth has been protected, stored, and rotated through the hands of strangers. But a heavenly shift has moved the guardians of this empire to act on your behalf. You were once blocked from this treasure because others carried greed and manipulation in their hearts. They formed alliances to keep you in shadows, hoping you'd never rise. But what is written by the divine cannot be erased by deception. Angel says, the seal has been broken. The people who held this secret are losing control. A royal shift in the heavens is pointing directly at you, and they can no longer stop what's about to unfold. There is a document, a legacy paper, an unseen will, something legally binding and spiritually significant that has your birthright named in bold. It is being reviewed again in your favor, and someone powerful is preparing to bring this truth to light. Type Amen to get blessing 927. Someone in a higher office has been given instructions in a dream. Your face, your name, your energy, it has entered their thoughts without your knowing. They are moved with a mysterious urge to act, to search for you, to deliver something sacred into your life. You may not know them yet. But your energy, your divine inheritance, is calling them forward. The angels are shifting their heart to recognize your spirit. This person is connected to the financial empire you were always meant to rule. They are not coming to give you charity. They are coming to unlock what belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, this message will reach you not by chance, but because divine timing has finally reached the hour of fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 641. You were born into a bloodline that once sat in seats of power. But over time, lies replaced truth, and control was handed to the wrong ones. Still, your lineage could not be erased, it only went silent, waiting for the chosen one to rise again. You are that chosen one. Your DNA carries the frequency of royal financial wisdom, yet your humble surroundings have kept it dormant, until now. You are about to walk into a chapter of wealth, but not just in currency, in authority. People who thought they knew you are about to be silenced. They didn't see the seal of favor on your forehead. They didn't realize the empire was not built by hands, but by divine appointment, and it has always waited for you. Something strange is happening in a major financial institution. A letter, a signature, or a legal change is underway. And your name is being marked in a place of honor. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. An old woman once prayed for you. She spoke your name into the heavens, asking for justice to return to your family. That prayer reached the divine council, and they wrote a verdict in your favor. You have been under surveillance, not in fear, but in spiritual observation. Angels have watched you endure, grow, suffer, and still rise. You passed the unseen test, and now the reward will come publicly. Someone you don't even trust fully is watching your movements. They're taking notes, reporting to someone higher than they appear. But what they think is manipulation is turning into divine setup. Every attempt to remove you from the legacy has failed. The more they tried to bury your worth, the more your name was engraved in golden ink above them. Now, the divine clock has ticked to your appointed time. Type Amen to get blessing 822. Prepare to feel dizzy from the speed of change. The empire is moving toward you faster than your current reality can explain. Sudden calls, sudden offers, sudden signs, it's all part of your inheritance finally breaking through. A black car, a private building, an unknown office space, you are about to be summoned there. Not for judgment, but for revelation. They've been looking for someone worthy to carry this mantle, and your name keeps appearing. Angel says, the hidden financial system of your bloodline is now undergoing divine audit. The old names are being crossed out. A space has opened, and only you can fill it. This is not a reward for perfection. This is the return of what was stolen from you in a spiritual battle you didn't even know you were fighting. But heaven has always fought for you in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 464. There is a powerful man who recently discovered your name. He saw your face in an old document, or heard your name during a confidential meeting. His heart skipped a beat because something divine confirmed your importance. He knows something about your history that you do not. He has been instructed by Spirit to protect you until the inheritance is safely handed over. He is not your enemy, he is your deliverer. Your enemies are getting nervous. They see your glow before you even receive the crown. Their shadows are retreating because they know something unstoppable is headed your way. You will not have to chase this. You will not beg. What belongs to you is already coded into the divine network, and it is locating your current coordinates. Type Amen to get blessing 585. Archangel Michael says, there was once a time when your bloodline was wealthy beyond imagination. Then betrayal split the fortune. Half was stolen, half was hidden, and all was buried in secrecy, until you were born. You are the financial key reborn. You carry the same light that once governed lands, built kingdoms, and protected the innocent. That same force has now awakened fully within your spirit. A new world is forming around you. Every struggle you've endured was actually proof that you were the rightful heir, not the outsider. The empire recognizes pain as proof of royalty. This empire is not just filled with money, it contains wisdom, vision, contracts, and global influence. It is calling to you not just to possess it, but to restore what was lost. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone is already preparing your nameplate. A high-level table will have your seat. You may not feel ready now, but that's because your spirit is being recalibrated to match the weight of royalty. People from your past who mocked you will become silent witnesses. They will not be allowed to stop this wealth from reaching you. Divine protection is now covering all entry points in your life. You are being activated with financial frequency. Numbers, patterns, locations, all will align in your favor without you needing to force a single thing. The empire is coming to you. Someone will say your name in a meeting within the next 72 hours. That mention will set off a sequence of spiritual events that break every barrier. The hidden gate will swing open wide. Type Amen to get blessing 991. You are already carrying signs of this wealth without realizing it. The way people look at you differently. The way opportunities are now whispering instead of running away. A rare energy surrounds you. The kind that only appears when the angels are positioning someone to receive a sacred throne. Do not doubt the movement happening beneath the surface. This message didn't come to you by mistake. Your soul agreed to receive it before your mind could understand it. The empire has chosen you, and nothing will stop the transfer. The moment of hiding is over. You are about to be seen, heard, respected, and entrusted with legacy wealth. Heaven is watching to make sure nothing blocks the passage this time. Type Amen to get blessing 313. A plane ticket may be booked for you soon. You won't be paying for it. But you'll know the destination was always tied to your inheritance. A name that once blocked you will now open the door. The signature that delayed your future will now fast-track your destiny. The curse is broken, and the gates are now wide. You may not understand how, but the truth is, the wealth of the past is nothing without you in the present. You are the completion, the restoration, the heir. This empire was always meant to end with you receiving full control. Your moment has arrived. Take a breath, everything is about to change. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. There is movement in the records department of a place you've never stepped foot in. An old file with your family's name, locked in a back room, is now being reviewed under a divine order. They are confused, yet compelled, because your name was never meant to disappear. Someone placed false information to delay your access. They paid for silence, manipulated signatures, and even altered legal entries. But divine reversal has begun. What was tampered with is being corrected without your permission. You'll begin to notice people acting strange around you. Some will suddenly grow distant, others overly interested. That's because they've sensed the atmosphere around you shifting, even if you haven't said a word. You are the financial lion walking silently through a battlefield of pretenders. But now, the throne is calling, and even those who tried to imitate royalty can feel they must step aside. Type Amen to get blessing 204. A private investigator once hired to work against you has now turned away from the job. He saw something in your records that stunned him, your connection to an old empire that was never supposed to be made public. What he found terrified the ones who tried to use him. That investigator is no longer silent. He has already begun leaking truth to someone in legal power. Slowly, the storm that once protected lies is beginning to collapse. A judge will hear your name in a courtroom where you're not even present. That judge will pause, look up, and feel something strange. The case that once worked against you will begin to bend in your favor. Money from unknown sources may start showing up in your path. Do not be afraid. These are divine deposits meant to prepare your life for the transition of control. Type Amen to get blessing 747. Angel says, someone once tore up a will that mentioned your name. They thought burning the paper would end the legacy. But what was written in the spiritual realm cannot be destroyed by flames. That will is about to be recreated. A new copy, from another witness, will surface. And when it does, your name will appear not as a footnote, but as the rightful owner. You were never meant to work this hard just to survive. Your soul was designed to govern wealth, to distribute blessings, to heal lands and uplift nations. That's why this empire is returning to you. It needs your energy to rise again. You will soon hold documents that others try to hide. The moment your hand touches them, a spiritual contract will unlock, and you'll feel power return to your life in waves. Type Amen to get blessing 388. The people who laughed at your struggle will witness your rising. They may never apologize, but their silence will be loud enough. They'll wonder how someone so forgotten could now be so favored. Your name is in a prayer journal buried years ago by a dying relative. They cried over the pain you would endure. They knew one day you would be the one to reclaim what was stolen. Now, the soil above that journal has begun to shake. That buried blessing is being activated. The words they wrote in faith are now producing results beyond the grave. The empire is more than property or gold. It includes blueprints, business names, access codes, passwords, and partnerships, all of which are being released as you step into your true role. Type Amen to get blessing 559. People in boardrooms will begin whispering your name. They don't know you yet, but they feel your arrival and the energy around them. Deals will be paused. Decisions delayed. All because your spirit is influencing circles you haven't entered yet. Vault, yes, a literal vault, is soon to be opened. Inside it is something with your family crest or ancestral marking. It has waited quietly through generations. But now, it's ready. You may not understand all this yet. You may even doubt that such an empire could exist for someone like you. But that doubt is the very reason this message was sent, to burn away every lie you were taught about your worth. You will begin to dream of places you've never been. They are not random. These are glimpses of locations tied to your destiny and the wealth you are about to command. Type Amen to get blessing 1002. Someone will offer you a deal soon. Don't take the first offer. They are being sent as a test, not a blessing. If you accept too quickly, you'll miss the fullness of what heaven has truly arranged. Angel says, a banker is about to go through old archives. They'll find a dormant account or asset that once belonged to your lineage. That banker will feel a pull to find the rightful heir. That pull is leading to you. You'll start seeing random numbers repeating around you, license plates, clocks, receipts. These are confirmations. The angels are aligning divine math to remind you, the empire is structured with your energy coded into its foundation. There will be one person who tries to challenge your claim. They'll use jealousy, manipulation, and confusion. But they'll fail, because their soul is not authorized to walk in the wealth written under your name. Type Amen to get blessing 679. You may hear your family's name in unexpected conversations or media. Don't brush it off. These are signs. Triggers. The world is slowly being prepared to reintroduce your name into history. This empire is global. It stretches across countries and industries. You won't just inherit a business. You'll inherit legacy power, connections that reach leaders, doors that open without knocking. Someone in your ancestry was betrayed in a deal that should have multiplied their fortune. That betrayal caused the empire to go underground. But heaven took note, and justice has been ticking slowly toward this moment. That delay is ending. The chains placed on your family line are breaking with your breath, your prayers, your resilience. Your name will rise, not as a survivor, but as the rightful heir to something vast and sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 844. There is an angel guarding the place where part of your inheritance lies. That angel has kept intruders out. But now, they're preparing to let you in. Only you. Because only your soul matches the frequency of that locked destiny. The spiritual vault has recognized your awakening. That's why your energy is changing, your sleep is shifting, and your reality feels like it's bending. You are crossing into the moment it all turns. A private conversation is happening about you right now. Behind closed doors, people are debating how to bring you into the fold. Some are worried you're too new, but others feel the divine push is undeniable. You will not have to prove yourself. The evidence of your destiny is already rising around you like a storm of golden confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 911. Every struggle you faced was training. Every night you cried, every dollar you lost, every time you felt small, those were the fires forging a leader who could carry wealth and not be crushed by it. You will soon receive a letter or message with an emblem or seal on it. It may feel simple, but open it carefully. That letter is a divine trigger meant to usher in this new chapter. There are secret rooms, family houses, old land with forgotten deeds, all tied to your name. Once hidden. Now revealed. Angelic forces are walking through these places, preparing them for your presence. The empire will not just benefit you. It will change lives. You will be used to build schools, communities, shelters, businesses, but first, you must receive what is yours. Type Amen to get blessing 266. Your bank account is about to change in ways that don't match your current job or income. That's because it's no longer your labor producing, it's your inheritance activating. It will not make sense to others. But you'll feel peace about it. A meeting will be scheduled behind your back, and then suddenly you'll be invited in. That's not coincidence, that's divine invitation. When you walk in, you'll feel the weight of what your ancestors left behind. One person will try to claim they deserve it more. But their spirit cannot sustain the empire. They don't have the divine code that you carry. Heaven knows it. Earth will soon witness it. Archangel Michael says, you were born not just to live, but to restore. To reclaim. To reign. And the financial empire that once bowed to your family is now kneeling again, waiting for your command. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.